If you're visiting Davao and you want to experience the city like a local, then join me on this walking tour visiting some of the iconic tourist spots in Davao City. Ito yung map ng mga binisita kong spots. I save this in Google Maps so you can easily refer to them. Just go to bit.ly/Davao Tour and you'll see all the places I mentioned in this vlog. I started my journey sa San Pedro Cathedral, the oldest church in Davao City. Hindi siya grand like some of the cathedrals you'll see in Metro Manila, but it sure has its own charm. It has an arch-shaped roof that symbolizes a traditional Filipino boat honoring local maritime culture. My next stop was right across San Pedro Cathedral at Osmeña Park, a peaceful green space named after President Sergio Osmeña. It's a favorite local hangout and often hosts public events and civic activities. Yung third stop ko was at Rizal Park, home to a statue of Dr. Jose Rizal. This park commemorates the Philippine national hero and serves as a gathering spot for patriotic events and ceremonies. My fourth spot was just beside the Rizal Park, ang Davao City Hall. Built in the 1920s, this historic structure has survived World War II and now stands as a symbol of the city's growth, leadership, and resilience. From Davao City, binaybay ko lang ang San Pedro Street patungong Bagkaruhan Public Market, one of the largest and busiest markets in the city. It's where locals shop for fresh produce, seafood, and you guess it, durian. A true sensory experience. Nasa San Pedro Street tayo and katabi niyang Mr. DIY is yung Kusina Davao. Isa yan sa mga popular na shop-out places dito sa Davao City, yung Kusina Davao. If budget traveler kayo at naghanap kayo ng murang matutuluyan dito sa Davao, dyan sa Daylight Inn, ayan, mura lang dyan, like less than 1K per night, tapos walking distance lang siya from the City Hall. Doon tayo ng galing kanina. Tapos yan yung Daylight Inn. Nalagay ko yung link para makabook kayo. But you have to book in advance kasi mas madali sila fully book. Tapos may Megdico Travelers Inn din sa harap. Tapos may isa pang hotel dyan eh. Alam ko na mura lang din. My Hotel. Yeah. My Hotel mura lang. Nasa San Pedro Street pa rin tayo. And pupunta tayo ng Bagkaruhan Public Market. So it's just a walking distance. Pero pwede kayong sumakay ng mga jeep. Yung nasa gilid ko. Papakita ko. Basta yung along San Pedro Street, may mga jeep dito na papuntang Bagkaruhan. So papakita ko sa inyo mamaya saan kayo bababa. If mag-jeep kayo. Although malapit lang talaga siya. Walking distance lang. So, lumiko tayo kanina and punta tayo ng Bangkirohan Public Market, pero sa kabilang side tayo. Dito tayo sa may bagsakan ng mga gulay. Medyo mainit pa. Kasi around 4 p.m. pa. So, hindi pa rin masyado matao. Kasi, mainit pa nga, hindi pa namamalengke yung mga tao. May mga 5 din, start sa dami ng tao dito. Una kong pinuntahan ang bagsakan ng mga gulay. Locals go here for cheap produce. Tapos, tumawid na ako sa kabilang side using the Bangkirohan Overpass. So from the overpass dito, right? Tapos papasok tayo dyan, papunta doon sa my Paz Eatery. Maraming kainan dito actually. Pero yung isa sa pinakasikat dito is yung Paz Eatery. Yun yung pupuntahan natin ngayon. At kakain tayo ng lechon kawali. Kasi yun yung isa sa mga best-selling dish nila. Medyo gutom na ako sa I had late lunch at Paz Eatery. Popular spot talaga ito after inuman, but they are open all day. Must try dito yung kanilang lechon kawali and bulalo, but marami din silang other food items na binibenta. This is a Carinderia style eatery, so don't expect too much. Wala masyadong tao ngayon, but paggabi dito maraming tao, especially after yung mga inuman session, pumunta yung mga tao dito para sa sabaw. At dito sa kanilang lechon kawali. I used to go here before kasi malapit na ako dito. Yung bahay ko dito malapit na dito. Pero nung pandemic, lumipat ako doon sa may south na area. So, hindi na ako napapadalas dito. Birang-bira. Actually, I can't remember when was the last time I was here. I think pandemic time pa yata yun. It was long time ago na. But I'm glad I'm here right now. In fairness, ganun pa rin naman yung lasa ng pagkain. Tsaka, relatively malinis. Ayan. Ito yung isa din sa mga sikat na breakfast places at saka lumihan. Ito. Pero papakita ko sa inyo, merong isang place dito na mas masarap mag-breakfast. Yung ano nila, binibenta doon is puto maya. If you go here early morning, sa may Bangkerohan Public Market, may mga spots for breakfast and isa sa popular na kainan is yung Del Mar Painitan. Try nyo dito ang kanilang puto maya at sikwati. Dumaan din ako sa Bangkerohan Fruit Market and dito ka makakabili ng murang prutas, especially during harvest season in August to September. Galing tayo dun kanina sa may overpass. Tapos ngayon dito tayo dadaan. Kasi pupunta tayo ng People's Park. So again, walking distance to yung People's Park dito. But kung gusto nyo sumakay, yung pagtawid dito, may nakasign na Turil. Yun ang sasakyan nyo kasi yun yung dadaan yun siya sa may People's Park talaga. Ako ngayon, maglalakad ako. Mas malapit na naman. As you can see, malinis talaga mga streets dito sa Davao. So, well-maintained. Pumasok ito doon. Saglit sa mall para magpalamig. Sobrang pawis na ako. Promise. But okay lang. Pumunta ako ng People's Park na. And turo ko sa inyo yung isa sa pang hotels dito na nasa center talaga ng downtown area. And walking distance sa mga popular na city attractions. Yan yung sinasabi ng hotel. Apple View Hotel yan. Walking distance na sa People's Park, sa City Hall, at sa other attractions dito sa city. And nandito na agad ako sa People's Park. Malapit na talaga siya sa Bangkerohan. And even sa City Hall, walking distance lang. Tapos ayan, sa harap ng People's Park, merong isang accommodation. Casa Leticia. Ayan. Tapos may restaurant din dyan sila. Yung Sagay at saka yung sa kapila, yung Churro at saka Hanoi. Churro is Vietnamese, tapos Hanoi is of course Vietnamese cuisine. Tapos ayan ang yung People's Park. From Bangkerohan, naglakad na ako to People's Park, a cultural theme park in the heart of Davao City and one of the top attractions dito sa Davao City, popular among locals. The park is adorned with sculptures by renowned local artist Kublai Milan, making it a living gallery of art and nature. Pa yung National Museum of the Philippines dito sa Davao, kung open pa, but ito try natin. So may access pala dito sa loob ng People's Park mismo. So yun yung exit area. Rainbow pala ito. Color dito. Marami din palang i-jog dito sa loob mismo ng park. Lalo ng paghapon. Kasi ngayon, pa lang, magpa-5 pa lang. So, medyo mainit pa talaga. Mamaya nito, mga 5:30 siguro. And although may nakikita ako, pailan-ilan nagja-jogging na. My next stop was the newly opened National Museum of the Philippines, Davao, designed to resemble a durian fruit reflecting Davao City's identity. It houses exhibits on the region's natural history, cultural artifacts, and indigenous textiles. Notably, it features artworks by national artists like Victorio Idades and Ang Kyokok, as well as the Ahungan sa Panaghiusa installation made by over 50 Manobo weavers. City, naabutan tayo ng cut-off. So, dumating ako doon ng 4:59. Hindi na sila nagpapasok. And, as in, sobrang pagdating ko yun talaga yung pag-close ng door. So, hindi ako dumaan dito at nag-picture-picture pa sa People's Park. Sana naabutan ko. But it's okay. Balikan na lang next time. Paglabas nyo ng People's Park, lakad lang to the left, makita nyo ang cinematic katabi ng City Investment Building. If may time kayo, pwede kayo manood dito ng movie for free. I'm going to Poblacion na. And before that, dadaan muna ako doon sa may harap ng City Library and Information Center. Tapos, Emilia Souvenirs bago mag-Poblacion kasi baka, I don't know, anong oras nagsasara yung Emilia. Pasalubong din yun, pasalubong place din yun, souvenir shops, nandun. Same sa Poblacion. But let's see kung anong meron doon. Anyway, ayun, dumaan na ako sa Davao City Library and Information Center. Inaugurated in June 2022, this 5-story library offers diverse resources, newspapers, and periodicals on the first floor, children's section with hybrid learning tools on the second, a formal reading area on the third, the city's call center on the fourth, and an urban garden with panoramic view on the fifth. Sa Information Center, sa library, tapos doon sa unahan ng konti yung Poblacion Market. Hapon na, so dumiretso na ako ng Poblacion Market. Ito yung bagong version ng Aldevinco Shopping Center. It showcases Mindanaoan crafts, local fashion, gourmet food stalls, and art installations, making it a one-stop destination for culture, cuisine, and creativity in Davao. May bagong branch ang Lachis dito sa loob ng Poblacion, so I dropped by and kumain ako ng Sansrival nila. Marami silang pagkain dito and it's one of the must-try restaurants in Davao. Ito yung menu nila and pause nyo na lang para makita nyo. Masarap talaga yung desserts nila dito. Different kind of cakes, tapos masarap din yung laing nila and they sell yung nakabote. Sulit to, promise. Pagkatapos magpalamig, I went to Emilia Mindanao Souvenir Center, located along CM Recto Avenue. Pwede rin kayo mamili ng pasalubong dito. Naglakad na ako to Ross Night Market, a hub for street food, apparel, and souvenirs. It's known for its lively atmosphere, with makeshift stalls and food carts offering a variety of local delicacies, making it a must-visit for an authentic Davao experience. Hindi na pala ako kumain dito kasi busog pa ako. After Rojas Night Market, naglakad na ako papuntang Huckleberry and pwede kayo kumain dito or enjoy some drinks. Take note na may liquor ban sa Davao City from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. and bawal magbenta ng alcohol at uminom sa mga public places. Usually, 12:30 a.m. last order na sa mga bars. Nasanay na rin ang mga tao dito so they usually start early unlike in other cities. If gusto nyo pa kumain after drinking, you can go back to Paz Eatery or go to Bulkachong. Lastly, gusto ko lang talaga i-highlight yung cleanliness dito sa Davao City. Makikita nyo kahit gabi na, malinis pa rin yung mga areas na sa may mga nagbibenta ng street food. May disiplina talaga. Anyway, so yun lang guys. Balit 12,000 steps, mahigit 12,000 steps lahat. Ito, yung walking tour na to. So, magandang exercise talaga. Yun lang for now and make sure to follow for more. Until next vlog, Amping!